Yo, Nathaniel's Insanity here. I just finished a game called Lydia, which was a port to the Switch. It's a game that I could never do justice by speaking about it. You'd have to play it, and you'd have to kind of understand it. The game follows, it's only like an hour long, but the game follows a little girl named Lydia, and her trying to understand her place in the world and the monsters around her with alcoholic parents who they just do the normal alcoholic abusive parent things. Try to push all the blame on the little tiny girl and scare the bejesus out of her. Like, what have you done in my life? You've ruined my life. All that stuff that little kids internalize, and they don't understand when they hear, if I could do it again, I wouldn't have done this. I wouldn't have had you. Little ones don't understand that. And alcoholic and abusive and addictive parents tend to put that on their children a lot more. I never said this to my daughter, but I speak from experience and seeing it. I'm a recovered addict. I'm a recovering alcoholic. Everything this little girl goes through in this game is torturous to watch. Some of it brought some tears to my eyes. In the beginning of the game, they send the little girl to her room. Well, Daddy's telling a story anyway. Daddy's telling her a story. And Mommy comes in and is like, it's time for bed. And Daddy's like, I gotta finish the story. And Mom's like, no, it's time for bed. We've got company coming over. So the little girl goes up and goes to her room, very disappointed. And the company comes over and you hear boom, boom, boom. You hear them partying downstairs. And the little girl is scared because she's upstairs in her room all by herself, and she's scared of all the noises downstairs and the loud voices and the parents being mean. And she looks for comfort. She looks for comfort in her teddy bear and in an imaginary world where she's looking for this monster, the monster that her parents speak of. And, the monster is alcohol. The monster is drugs. The monster is the parents who are not seeking the help that they need. It kind of goes through bits of little Lydia's life when she hits a teenager. This is just stuff that happens, the stuff that's happened in my life, and it's scary and sad to see it. Like, I hate spoiler alert. The little girl's out as a teenager with her friends, and their friends get in a wreck, and then the little girl's in the hospital, and the mom's talking to her, and she's like, you don't know what happened to your friends. And her friends died in the car crash, and that has happened to numerous of my friends. One of my really good friends is a quadriplegic, and he was in a wreck, drinking and driving, when he was a teenager. His cousin died in the wreck, and my boy is a quadriplegic. And, that didn't stop any of us from drinking and doing drugs. This is a really important game. If you get a chance, download it. Some of the proceeds go to the Lydia Fund, which is a really important fund, opening up communication and just helping people. That's really all I got without getting too much into any more spoilers. But the game was phenomenal. It made me sad. Something about depressing games lately. I've been playing depressing indie games. I don't know what the issue is with that, but I enjoy them. As far as being depressed goes, I enjoy them. They're interesting, and it's cool to see other people's views. I think that whoever designed this game, wrote this game, and it's hand-drawn. It definitely looks hand-drawn. I haven't researched it, but it's beautiful and dark. But I think whoever wrote this game, it was a form of therapy for them. They probably came from an abusive home, an abusive alcoholic home when they were little. And I would imagine writing this storyline and trying to help other people through this story was amazing therapy for them. And if I'm right, I hope the hell that I'm right and that it's true, that they got some help in writing this game, because nobody deserves that. Gosh, with a heavy heart and kind of a sad soul. Yeah, have a good day. Peace.